Hi, today we are going to talk about perfect squares. To determine whether a perfect square polynomial is a perfect square or not, we have to look at the first term and second term and third term. The first term should be a perfect square, like 16. It's a perfect square because it's 4 to the power of 2. Also, the last term should be a perfect square, like 9. 9, it's 3 to the power of 2. And the middle term should be 2 times first times second. Like here, let's solve number 1 and recognize the rule. Then to make the perfect square, we have to find the square root of the first term, which is 16x to the power of 2. Of course, the perfect square here, 16x power 2, then it will be 4x. And here it's 9, so 3. 9, square root of 9 is 3. And then we make it at the middle term. Middle term is positive 24, so it will be plus. So the same we as the second parenthesis, so it will be 4x plus 3. Or we can make it as 4x plus 3 to the power of 2. We know that 3 times 4x equals 12x times 2 equals 24. So it's a perfect square because when we take the square root of the first term and the square root of the second term and multiply them by each other, then multiply by 2, it gives 24, the middle term, 24x. The middle term is 24x. Now let's solve number 2 directly. Number 2, 4y to the power of 2 minus 12y plus 9. So to take the square root of 4y squared, it will be 2y. And then the square root of the other, it's 3. Then we take minus or plus, it's minus because the middle term is minus. So it's going to be 2y minus 3 power 2 or 2y minus 3 times 2y minus 3. In this example, the same, we have 9x to the power of 2 minus 48x plus 64. So we have to get the square root of 9x squared, which is 3x, and the square root of the other, it's 8. Then it's minus because the middle term is minus, then 3x minus 8 times 3x minus 8. In the last example, we have to deduce whether there is greatest common factor or not. Is there a common factor? Before we start, it's 8y squared minus 24y plus 18. Actually, in each example, we have to take the common factor, but in the previous 3 examples, there were no common factors. But here we have 8y squared negative 24 plus 18. So we can take 2 as a common factor before it will be 4y squared minus 24y will be 12y plus 18 divided 2 equals 9. Now we can make this as 4y squared will be 2y, square root will be 2y plus, yes, because the middle term is minus, square root of 9 is 3, and another bracket will be 2y minus 3. Thanks for watching.